Good afternoon, Mike here with Alderman Chevy GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. Today we're looking at this 2025 Chevy Suburban Premier in a black color. Now if we get up close to the vehicle here, you can see all like the water spots and everything like that. It is actually still kind of quite dirty. But if you take a step back, all that dirt just disappears right off of the vehicle right there. You do have your daytime runners right here, as well as your LED projection style headlamps on the front there. You do get the classic Chevy bow tie on the front fascia of the vehicle there, as well as your fog lamps down below. Now you do have a 360 camera view, so you'll have a camera here, you'll have cameras on both of the mirrors here. Speaking of which, if we take a look around here, you do get the chrome package with this vehicle here, and there's the camera right there that I was talking about. You do have keyless entry on all four doors, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you'll be able to lock or unlock the vehicle simply by pushing the button there. Now if we take a look inside of the vehicle, you'll notice that there is the wooden paneling in there, and then you do have the Evotech seats, and we'll go over all the other stuff here in just a moment. You do have your captain's chairs here in the back seats, as well as the mounted screens here on both the driver and the passenger side here. And in the box here, you're going to have the headphones that go along with that. Kangaroo style pouching on both the driver and the passenger seat there. You do have your climate control here. Plenty of options of charging. You do have two HDMI cables there, two port Cs, as well as a 120 down below. Heated seats as well for both the passenger and both of the passengers there. You can either hop up in and go back there. Both seats do have two levers here. One's going to move the seat back and forth. The other one is going to fold it all the way. Real quick too, you do have your armrests on both of these seats. So you just click once, pull it twice. Super easy, super simple, and just allows you to hop up in here to the third row. Now back here in the third row too, you do have your HVAC vents up top, as well as your light, your seat belt for your middle passenger here, and you do have charging ports as well over on both of the sides there for your passengers. Now simply just pull that down, pull this back up. Now you will have to use this one to slide it back to get the seats back in their right position. You do have a nice sunroof, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Both stereo system in here. You also do have two different memory settings for your seating there. And then you do have your mirror controls, and you do have the power folding mirrors as well. And then automatic windows adjustments there. You do have your emergency parking brake here, lane keep assist, parking assist, auto start and stop. You will have your cameras here, and then you do have the option of this button right here. If you click that, it's going to ask you on the screen, how do you want to exit your parking space? So it'll actually help you park the vehicle. 4 high, 4 low, hill incline there, both stereo system, and then you do have 10-way power adjusting seats up front here. On the steering wheel here, you will notice two sets of clusters on the left hand side. You're going to have your cruise control options, as well as your gap adjustment there. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but on the windshield it does have a heads up display. I'm trying to get it focused. There it goes. You do have a heads up display right here that's going to show you your miles an hour on there. Only the driver can see that when you're sitting in the driver's seat. Your passengers won't be able to see that, but you can tell how fast you're going, and it'll tell you the speed limit there as well. On the right hand side here, you do have your audio settings, phone settings there. Heated leather wrapped steering wheel. This button right here is going to change what you see in the driver information center, including your maps, so you're not taking up the 17.7 inch infotainment center there. Speaking of infotainment center here, if I click on this right here, so you're going to have your vehicle status. That's going to show you tire pressures, all that fun stuff there, fluids and stuff. You do have a Google Assistant in here, so you can ask it questions. It responds to, "Hey Google," What's the temperature outside today?
In Rutland today, expect a high of 85 and a low of 67.
So you can ask it a bunch of different questions and stuff like that. You do have a Play Store here in the vehicle, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You do have trailering modes there. And like I said, the auto parking assist right here. The vehicle will again ask you how you would like to park. You have an exit and how you would like to park. So as long as it can find a spot, the vehicle will actually park itself. There's nothing that you're gonna actually have to do for it. You can control the climate as well from up here. Wi-Fi hotspot, which will allow you to connect up to 7 different devices here in the vehicle. You can also use that outside of the vehicle. As long as you stay within 50 feet of the vehicle, you'll be all set there. And you have an entertainment hub there and more control options here. When you go down here, you do have your settings here for your temperature, heated and ventilated seats for both the driver and for the passenger there. If we take a look down below, you also have your regular knobs here that way you can control it. So either control it from up there on the infotainment center or use the knob there. Fan speeds, your rear defroster and your front defroster. You do have a wireless charger right here. If we open up in here, you do have quite a bit of space in the center console there. Up top here, you do have your Wi-Fi. You can turn your Wi-Fi on or off there. This button right here is going to adjust the armrest as well. So you do have even more storage down below here. Like I said, that's that right there. That's going to move that. You do have, you can fold the seats down in the rear as well. And you do have your sunroof options right there as well. So, and then you can also open up the trunk right here. You can open it all the way, 3/4 of the way, or you can actually just turn it right off if you so chose to. Speaking of which, let's take a look in the back. On your key fob, you're going to have the option to open the glass or the entire tailgate there. Simply push the button twice on the key fob, and that's going to open right up there for you. You do have quite a bit of space back here, as you can see. You do have more storage, not very much, but a little bit more there. You also have the option to fold down the seats as well. Now, in the second row, you can only fold them down. In the third row, you can actually fold them down. And then you can also fold them back up as well. You also have another 120 outlet right there. Now, to close this, all you have to do is simply hit that button there, or on your key fob, push your button twice again, and that's going to close right there for you. If you have any other questions about this vehicle, give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Mike Lanphier, or stop on down 65 Windcrest Road right here in Rutland, Vermont, right off of Route 7 South.